Welcome back. All right, you guys, let's dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Divine Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What does collective need to know and be made aware of? All right, I just heard unique. Okay. So I heard trespass, then I heard spiritual. Put them together, spiritual trespass. Okay, card fell out on the floor. Let's see what it is. So it's the Eight of Swords, and it was face down. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, the interactions, the pleasantries by way of the positive vibes you send me. I ask that they be returned to you tenfold. Especially at this time, right? We need all the positive vibes we can get. We're good though, collective. Like, we should be like hosting parties or throwing like, you know, little cute little pizza parties for ourselves or something, you know? Like, we should really be celebrating something now. So that's the imagery that I'm receiving. It's like, man, like talk about Netflix and chill with yourself, right? Enjoying a slice of pizza. Like you get the whole pie reference. You don't have to share it with anyone. You could pick the best slice out of the whole thing. You know, not have to worry about the piece that had no cheese on it or had a little limited amount of cheese on it. No, you grab the slice that has all the cheese, the toppings. It just looks, the presentation's perfect for you, and that's the slice that you're supposed to grab. And not feel bad about it. All right, where are we going with this, y'all? Thank you, Spirit, for that. But it's something feeling very cozy, very nurturing, very victorious, very, you know, I don't have anything or anyone else to worry about, and I'm not even worried about myself. So there's no worry on the table, you guys. It's like, man, it's almost like a vacation in your own living room, like at home. Wowzers, I love it. I'm hearing much needed peace. All right. And you guys, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Even for the consideration of. Thank you for that. All right, y'all, let's dive in and see what the message is, okay? I heard Friday Night Fever, although it's Saturday, Friday Night Fever. Let's go. Okay, so I just heard temptation and I heard very costly. But that's not your energy, y'all. Because y'all are chilling on the couch with your favorite blanket, slice of pizza, glass of wine, whatever that is. Watching something on Netflix, like actually just having the time to just do you, right? Let's go with this, y'all. There's not many cards out, but we'll go with this, all right? All right, so Chariot reverse at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Let's talk about this energy. Holy Spirit, what is this Chariot reverse energy? So so I heard time's up and then I heard temptation. So going back to that energy where it said temptation was costly or whatever that reference was, surrounding that kind of energy. So somebody's stuck. I feel like this has to do with the Chariot energy. Possibly somebody is, okay, all right. So I'm getting jail cell reference, like having been picked up somewhere to now possibly their car is sitting and then they're away from their car. But I'm just seeing somebody who was, you know, they have their hands behind their back. So possibly they're handcuffed, but then it's like they're being, you know, escorted by someone in uniform. I'm getting like that cop with the Ray-Ban sunglasses on, you know, like somebody who is definitely an official. They're showing up as an official, but that's interesting. Hold on just a moment, y'all, because then I was getting like imposter energy here. So possibly somebody faking a position to where, the person who's in the chariot in reverse, the temptation energy, they caught them. They fell for some sort of bait, temptation. But that official person, because let me tell y'all what I'm seeing. If y'all could imagine like a clay figure, like somebody who's into that kind of artistry. So if they say, "Ooh, I need to make a policeman," so they're molding the clay to make it, and they're very good at it. But it's like they have like the uniform, that cap, and then they have like those motorcycle sunglasses on. Like it's giving me 70s, like a big hairy red mustache. It's giving that, but it seems like it's like a poser energy, like it's generic. Like, did somebody really fall for this? That's what I'm getting, y'all. Somebody took some kind of bait here and they fell for it out of temptation. So right now they're confined in some sort of way. But okay. I'm not even, okay, hold on. Anything else, Spirit, about this? I was about to go further than what I feel like I was. I don't even know how to put that into words right now, what just happened. So y'all bear with me while I gain perspective here. All right, so someone is limited right now. So yeah. But I'm hearing trickle down and I'm hearing snowball effect. So here we are. Here we are with the, I'll say, quote unquote, added incentives for, the temptation or what led to this taking of the bait energy. Because, I'm thinking if a trap or bait had to be set out, that means, number one, they've been being watched. So that was that official person energy, but it was really generic, kind of. So if I look, y'all, there's so many, there's a few ways that this could go right now. Let me stick to the cards, the representation on the table, because I know all of this is going to come together right now. All right, so beside this, okay, so first of all, that's the energy at the bottom of the deck for what we're about to get into. So let's just, we always keep that in mind. But it was about to go so many other places, but I need to stick with the cards. Sorry about that. My goodness, y'all, it's like it's like a stirring of emotions happening on my end. You can probably hear it in the tone of my voice. So it's almost panicky, but it's not a nervous panic. It's like I'm screwed. Panic, like that. This is it. Not me, collective, of course. The energy that I'm picking up for possibly whoever's in this chariot reverse. They're stuck. They are literally and figuratively stuck right now. All right, Spirit, tell me about this Queen of Swords here. I want to dive into this Queen of Swords right now. All right, so I heard gotcha. So this had to be a plan here, right? The Queen of Swords planned something and got them. They got their man, sort of thing, like a caper, like got them, got you. And I mentioned an official person, but somebody possibly in disguise. So I heard incognito just now. That, the person in the chariot reverse is stuck because they took some sort of bait. There was some sort of temptation that presented itself here. And then the Queen of Swords is over here. Got you. Uh-oh. As we move over to the left of this Queen of Swords, here's the Five of Swords here. So that would definitely be retaliation energy right now. As an interpreter, I look at when the card falls out on the side, it's neither upright or reverse. So I can look at both, displays of energies based on it being on the side. So Spirit, tell me more about the Five of Swords. Like, I'm not surprised to see this at all, but give me a little more detail, please. Five of Swords energy. So I heard the plaintiff right now. So this would be retaliation here. But it's like street justice. Because I feel like this Queen of Swords had to set up some sort of plan here. You know, the Queen of Swords is a planner. What? Okay. You know, this is somebody who knows how to execute an awesome plan. They know how to get people in place. You know, this could also be, you know, that one who keeps their, you know, plans hidden, secret, silent. I just see somebody on the phone. It's like they're trying to be very discreet. So possibly they're speaking to someone on the other end who is help or assistance to this Queen of Swords to have carried out this plan, to where whoever this is in the Chariot reverse energy that's stuck, they fell for the bait, because that official person, that clay figure, you know, even the clay representation, they had to be molded. You know, that was artistry in itself to create this character, to place right in the path of this person. So that was part. Duh, you guys. I don't say duh to y'all. Y'all know I'm not saying duh to Spirit. I'm saying duh to me when I do that. But the whole molding of making the perfect plan by way of putting, I heard implementing, but putting people into position. But I feel like it was just one. Oh my God. Okay. You guys. You know what I'm getting right now? I'm just rubbing my hands together because this feels like money right here. So I'm being shown a character. This is like the ultimate villain, but it didn't look that way. But follow me with this. So there are a lot of movies to where, you know, the big head honcho villain, if they can't get to their person, you know, like they did everything that they could, you know, and they ran out of plans to, you know, that weren't working. It was failing. They still weren't able to get the person that they needed to get to take down. They send in a secret weapon. This Queen of Swords molded the perfect secret weapon. But what I was being shown, y'all, from the movie Belly, I'm sure this happens in a lot of those villainy type movies. But in the movie Belly, you remember? Well, I'm asking you, remember, if you've ever seen it. When the Jamaican drug dealer guy, this was it. You know, he knew it was either do or die, either him or them. So all these vigilantes just started coming out the woodwork. The security alarms around his house are going off. And, you know, these ninja type people are just surrounding and they're getting inside. And he's like blindly like shooting, and he's killing these vigilantes that were even sent. They're dressed in all black with masks on, and they're dying behind one single person. So this was somebody that was hard to beat. Like, he's killing off armies of people. But he got caught because there was this, I'm just going to say, I guess, assuming like a Jamaican secret weapon by way of a femme fatale. Has this black cat suit on, and she's very curvy, vivacious. She has this sexy walk. She's not bothered. She has the makeup on with the crystals and jewels. That she's decorated, right? Like, she does this. They had to go find her and get her to come and show up at the right time. And it was at a time to where they were the drug dealer guy who killed everybody. He was very vulnerable at that point. And she got him. She slit his throat. She jumped down. Actually, she kind of just appeared and jumped off of his second floor balcony in the interior of the home, right where he is, and kind of, you know, pummeled on top of him. And then yeah, that's what I was shown. Oh my God, we got swords, y'all. Oh, we got swords. The Queen of Swords. Here's the Four of Swords over here, y'all. All right. Okay. All right. Let me keep going. Spirit, what is the Four of Swords over here? So obviously this would be laid to rest, or somebody who's praying their way out. I'm hearing periodically. So now it's a part of their actual presence in life is to pray. I'm hearing around the clock, routinely. So maybe prayer was not a part of their, you know, their daily activities once upon a time, but now it's like, you know, it's all day long now. So I wonder if this person senses and knows that, you know, I mean, I haven't really been sensitive with my words up until this point, but it's like, I mean, it's here. Like, it's, do they know? And this is why they're praying so hard. I'm shaking, y'all. I actually have a little shake here. I just heard the end is near. The end is near. All right, y'all, let's keep going. Let's keep going, because I see now I gotta go ahead and skirt through this. I'm gonna turn these cards over that's surrounding this Queen of Swords and Five of Swords, Four of Swords energy. Yo, yikes. All right, we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Swords reverse right here together. Tell me about this, Holy Spirit. What is this? Nine of Swords reverse, this Ace of Cups. Y'all see my hand? I even have my palm flat on the table for stability, and I'm still like, ooh, I don't like this, y'all. I don't like it. I do not like it. This is making me want to pass this up right now. Like, it's like I don't even want to, it's like I want to jump straight to clarifiers, but I don't know if that's because I'm trying to ignore this energy, whatever it is. But I don't know why. Spirit, tell me more about this Nine of Swords reverse and this Ace of Cups. So this was the temptation here. This was the temptation energy right here. Spirit, can you show me more, please, about the temptation energy? So they didn't realize who they were laying down with. So this is some sort of sexual act here. I'm hearing something about vibration. Yeah, I'm still shaking. Give me one moment. All I was shown is like somebody looking and like the room is spinning. It's some sort of like, it gave me like a black and white pinwheel kind of that. But it felt like a whole, like the room was shifting itself. So if they were in a room with someone after some act here, I'm hearing it brought on this Ace of Cups. Spirit, tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please. I'm hearing something about child, or if the child card were to be put in front of me, that's what I'm seeing here. So I don't know if that has to do with childhood regression, or I heard abilities. Oh. So you got some, there is some sort of, there's something took place with that room spinning energy, but it's on the spiritual, the metaphysical, that whole reference here. Whoever they chose to lay down with. brought on this Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups, I was getting childlike energy, or no, it wasn't even childlike, because that could reference like an adult who just has a immature mindset, like a child. No, this was this brought this person back to ew. Okay, so I'm seeing, like, right now what I'm seeing are the you know, the How to Catch a Predator sort of setups. That's what I'm being shown right now. So I see what happened here. I see what happened here. Yeah, I'm trying to identify the emotion right now. Because I went from shaken to calm now, but it's almost like accepting what it is. And knowing that, you know, it is actually what it is. As if I'm taking on this person's energy, whoever's in this Chariot reverse, who's stuck, who fell for some recent temptation, part of this plan from this Queen of Swords that was all set up here. Yeah, somebody could have gotten locked up here. Somebody could actually be in jail, like right now, because of something that happened last night, or however this plays out. But it's like boom and then boom, because it was a setup. It was crafted and molded specifically for this time right now. You and I would have looked, I'm being shown that clay model of that official person by way of an officer in a uniform who's perpetrating an officer in a uniform, or whatever that was with the setup energy. I'm being shown that molded character. Like, you and I would have not have fallen for this, but it wasn't our place to even be in a position to even have to say, is that a real cop or somebody who's posing, or why is even a cop here right now, or, you know, what's up with the cops, you know, like, why are they here? You know, so therefore we can't engage and identify with that energy right now. But this person right here, like, they expected that. They expected these kind of things to come. But however this official person showed up was disguised. So there we are, y'all. There it is. So there was something set up to capture this person, and they fell for the bait. They did. They did. They did. But now they probably are behind bars because of that right now. All right, y'all, let's here. I'm looking now at these cards. I'm like, oh, here it is. Like, not even knowing what all is here, but I'm like, here, okay. So the Moon card reverse, something came out here. We all know this. Like, you know, what's done in the dark has to eventually come to light. So that's why it's in the reverse, because that actually happened just now, or whenever this is. The events have unfolded to where now it's been brought to light by way of, I'm not even going to say a camera crew, but without the cameras, even that whole setup was on. It was commenced. It happened. Minus the cameras of How to Catch a Predator. Boom, boom, y'all. I know I said it before, but saying it now, there we are. They caught a predator. The predator has been caught. That child energy that I said, if the child card were here, that would be how I would describe it. But of course, there's no child card. But on this energy right here is what I was feeling. Something about they, you know, whatever, whoever they laid down. Okay, y'all can please. I'm not laughing, y'all. I'm just, it's so many emotions running through me right now. One is anger as me being a parent myself, that an adult would lay down with a child. That's first and foremost. Number two is the fact that this person kept making their lives worse by the decisions they were making. So they got desperate, felt into some temptation. Come to find out that temptation was a setup. They fell hook, line, sinker for it. That's another problem, you know, that I have, is that, you know, you like, just answer the damn karma already and deal with it and move on about your business. Why keep making it worse for yourself? Like, I have to look at these swords too. That's mental instability for me as well. You're talking about the 4 and the 9 of swords with the 5. Like, hello? Get your shit together. But they can't. They can't, y'all. All right. Okay, so behind the moon card reverse, we have the page of Pentacles. So this is somebody scraping, scrapping to survive. But I feel like now with whatever just happened with this revelation, what's done in the dark comes to the light, you know, whatever happened here with them being trapped in something now, you know, I said they're stuck, they can't move. So here comes the Page of Pentacles. Can I just, please, I'm hearing, can I make a phone call? Can I offer this? Can you take this? Are you willing to accept this? Like, I didn't know. I'm a good person. I'm hearing all of that right now with this Page of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles reversed, like there's no help in sight. There's nobody that they can call right now to come get them out of this trouble that they're in right now. Whatever just took place. There's no one. No one. No one to say, I got you, bro. What's the bell? Like, it's nothing. I'm on my way or whatever. Like I'm hearing now, even if they have money, they can't even tap into it. They can't even access it to even help them own selves out. Like even if, you know, their bank account information, they could like call a relative and say, yeah, do you still have my account number that I gave you? You know, because they would have trusted that person with it. So that person would be like, yeah, I got it. So I'll set the transfer up or whatever, the wire transfer and get, you know, the bond, whatever. They can't even do that. But this just goes to show you just the downward spiral of events that have led up to where they are now. Nobody F's with this person. Possibly because this mental conflict, illness, whatever is going on here that said, you know, it's okay to lay down with a child. Yeah, that kind of sickness. He's a creep. People know it. They smell it. They can see it. It's all that they offer. That's all that they can offer is this creep energy. And people get the heebie-jeebies around them. Like, ugh, like something's off about this person. All right, y'all. We got, what is this? 2, 3 remaining cards here. Look, more swords, y'all. 6 of Swords reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. What is this, Spirit? Help me understand. Okay, I'm going to turn this one final card over and let's get the big picture. So there we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit, tell me more about this last section of energy, please, by way of the Ace of Pentacles reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, 10 of Swords reverse. So I'm hearing transference. So something's moving over to something else. Transference of what, Spirit? What is this specifically? I heard transference of goods, transference of time, transference of energy. So for me, this feels like replenishment, you guys. So it's looking like the transference of all of those amazing opportunities that were once handed to this person, you know, that they faltered over or neglected or, you know, abandoned or took for granted. This is going to shift in collective, I'm assuming, your favor. Because this would have to be somebody who you've dealt heavily with, that you possibly no longer have communication with. So maybe you didn't even realize the events of the downward spiral after they left you, you know, after disrespecting you, whatever that is, that they just took advantage of you. They didn't treat you properly. You know, possibly the reversals are in effect right now. The karma is being implemented right now for how they treated you. And all of this is being returned to you. That's the transference energy. So with the Six of Swords reverse, I feel like this is exposure right here because they're wide open. They have no protection here with the Six of Swords reverse. You have all the protection. They have no protection. I'm talking about spiritual. Even in the physical, that nervousness I was picking up on, I was shaking. You know, somebody who feels safe and protected, I wouldn't have had that response. They're like fully uncovered right now. Their spiritual team, which I know the Six of Swords for me would represent, you know, that you being cloaked, you being moved away to, you know, a place where you can process things mentally in a safe way while, you know, whatever is happening on the other side, you're being removed from that. That's what the Six of Swords means to me. But in the reverse, it's like, where are they? Where's my team at? Where are my people at? You know? But this person, I feel like, has been abandoned by their own spiritual network. Even if they were communicating with demons, the demons are like, nope, this is what you wanted. You know? So they're moving on to the next thing. All right, y'all. Because I have to look at the Ace of Cups as there was some sort of awakening here. Because if they are now, you know, well, they are stuck. But if it is actually them being behind bars, I can't help but interpret the swords also as that, like captivity. There has been some sort of new emotional process or a starting over of a new emotional process. It is in the upright, but I feel like emotions now, like they really have to start over with this. Because I got a calmness that came over me. When I was shaking, the calmness came, and it's like, you know, them accepting this is what it is. So that's that new start after the acceptance. The Ten of Swords, y'all already know. Like, I have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, Four of Swords. Y'all already know what this is. Like, this person really did something dumb here. So that transference of what they put you through is all on their plate right now. That's where the Netflix and chill energy was coming from in the channeling. Like, there's nothing to worry about, y'all, right now. Like, it's just like, and I feel like forever. Like, yeah, you'll have your bills that you need to pay, and then it's like maybe, you know, a little bit of this, little, but I don't even feel like you even have to really focus on that in the future. Like, it's so much here right now with the Pinnacle energy, with the spirit team, with the worry being over. Like, they're taking on, you know, like the adverse to what you had to go through. Like, you know, that's the reversal energy is what I'm trying to say. So the transference energy. Y'all, let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, will you clarify the energy on the table, please? And thank you. Let the cards fall as they may. I just heard stuck like Chuck. And y'all, I'm being told or shown to try to clarify, or, you know, just put it out there that physical gel is very strong right now, but also, you know, the spiritual gel is to be considered. I mean, as above, so below. It has to happen above and then trickle down to the 3D. So that's just how this works. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have marriage. So this marriage card is, of course, giving union energy, but the union is the type to where now they're married to, I'm hearing like married to the game, married to the streets, married to the whatever that is. Like it's like being in a gang, like you can't leave. Not that I know anything about gangs or the lifestyle, so no disrespect, but it sounds like one of those things. So when you get in it, you can't get out. If you get out, it's going to be in a coffin. All right, I have a card here that's hovering over this Queen of Swords, and then the Chariot reverse energy is touching. So it's the Journey card. It's 10, completion. So it's over. That was the last thing. Journey in reverse, and the Chariot is all about movement, but they're both in the reverse. So this was the last thing, that temptation energy, that well planned out, molded, creative thing that happened, that was specifically designed for them. It happened. All right, 2 more clarifiers. Let me turn these over. Y'all. Oh, why these 2 specific cards had to come out. Just these 2 right next to each other. On top of this person basically being left for dead. The 3 of Pentacles reverse, I said they have no one. This Page of Pentacles, them trying to offer up whatever they can right now, is not working. It's actually making it worse with the bad health card energy. It's making it worse. Coffin card, endings, it's done. It's done. The transference energy is done. Not 1 and 9 is 10 is completion, y'all. Oh my God. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.